Righty-ho, come to the part of the show where we got the artist feature of the week. And joining me on the line, we have the drummer, Hegarty. He's a drummer of a band called Hegarty. And he goes by the name of Waka. He's on the line. Hello, Waka. How are you?
Hello, John. I'm Sam, mate.
Yeah,
Thanks.
great,
How
great.
are you?
Yeah, I'm wicked, man, wicked.
Good, good.
Great to have you on board. You are the artist feature of the week. And Hegarty, that's a great name for a band. How did that name come about?
Well, we were struggling for a name for the band, and then we just called it Hegarty after our singer David. His
Yeah,
surname's Hegarty, so we just called it Hegarty for the time being,
yeah.
and that was 4 years ago.
And the name stick to you to this very day.
Well, it's stuck, hasn't it? So
Uh,
we'll have to stick with it.
yeah, it works, doesn't it? It looks like it's working. I've been following your progress on the social media. So who are the members? Who's the introducers to the band? You are the drummer, Waka, obviously.
I'm a drummer, yeah. At the moment, we're concentrating more on just doing recordings.
Sure.
So there's David Hegarty. He's the lead singer, vocalist,
Yeah.
guitarist. He's the main man. There's myself, Waka Staff, who plays drums,
Hmm.
and we've got Chris McKeown, who's Keo, and he plays the bass.
So you are a trio then, a threesome.
Well, we used to be there used to be five of
Oh,
us,
okay.
but
Yes.
trying to get five people together to
Mm,
practice, it was really hard,
yeah.
and trying to push it. Everyone's got families,
Yeah. So
so it's trimmed down a little bit.
yeah, is it much easier? Because you often hear of like bands having musical differences. Do you reckon the more people in a band, the more it is harder to agree on everything?
I don't think it's anything to do with musical
Mm,
differences. We're still all friends.
mm.
It's just having the time to get together
Sure.
because
Yeah.
everyone's got hobbies, jobs, and kids. So it's really hard trying to get five
Yeah.
fellas
So it's more of
all together in the one room, innit?
yeah. So it's more of the commitment side of bringing everyone together as a five piece, four piece, or whatever bands you are in. So you are from Merseyside, aren't you? Is it
Yeah,
Liverpool?
we're Liverpool, but we're all Bootleds. We're
Yeah.
from Bootle. It's like North
Yeah.
Liverpool,
And
and
and am I correct? The Mersey Beats plays a part of your sound.
it's to be honest with you, we base ourselves on like we're a little bit different. We're more like Scouse country rock,
Oh,
but obviously you got influences
sure.
from the '60s and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Your Mersey beats, your folk,
Yeah.
a bit of everything. We just record whatever we come up with.
Yeah.
We record it, and it just sounds like Hegarty. So,
Yeah. It looks like on the videos, looks like you're having a great time.
well, we do it for fun. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's a little bit serious, but
Yeah.
mainly everything's done in
Yeah.
in, in a fun kind of way. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Just express ourselves
Sure.
in songs and stuff.
And the Liverpool scene, you got loads of famous bands, obviously Jerry and the Pacemakers and the Lars and the Zootons and the obvious ones, the Beatles, of course. How has Liverpool changed over the years? Has it changed or has it been more or less the same?
No, do you know what? There's a fantastic live scene out there. There's millions of bands that should all be signed and selling truckloads of CDs and stuff like that. But it's, don't know, they seem to be bypassing Liverpool.
Hmm.
But there's quite a few bands out there at the moment who they're starting to sniff around,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure Liverpool will be on the map,
Yeah.
big time soon.
Well, I've got my fingers crossed for you. And so your new single, tell us more about that. That's just been
No,
released.
it's called "Hold Me
Oh,
Close."
Hold Me
Uh,
Close. Yeah, that
it's a love song.
love
It's a
song.
little bit more mellow than what we've done in the past. We've added strings to it as well. We got a young lady from down this neck of the woods
Hmm.
called Amy Chalmers in, and she produced all the strings and banged them on the song, and I think it adds a bit more texture to it,
Yeah.
like
So
bit of
look,
a more mellow, different feel to it to
mm.
what we've done in the past.
So do you like collaborating with other fellow musicians as well?
Yeah, I've done loads myself over the
Yeah.
years, helping people out. And how Hegarty started, it was David, his brother Danny. He got in touch with me and he just said, "Listen, Wack," he said, David's having a bit of trouble trying to record a few songs there. Give him a touch." So we come down to mine. I recorded a few songs with him, and he wanted to carry on. And he said, "Can you get a bass player and get a few more musicians in?" And that's all we did. So that's how Hegarty was born.
Great stuff. And do you prefer releasing singles, or is there an album on the horizon? I know you've done a couple of albums.
Well, we've already brought out an EP. We brought out two singles. We brought out an album, and this is working on a new batch of songs for a new album. And this is like a single to keep people like wondering what Hegarty's up
Yeah,
to in the meantime. So
good stuff.
that's where we're up to at
Yeah.
the moment.
And any tours or gigs you like to promote?
At the moment, we're not doing any gigs, no touring. We're just concentrating on songwriting and recording. As I said, we might be getting a few more musicians in to play
Yeah.
different sounds for us. Know what I mean? It all depends on what we put on the table
Yeah.
and what we think it needs.
Great stuff. And finally, any websites? Are you on YouTube or Facebook and Twitter as well? Do you have any websites or social media links you'd like to promote?
Yeah, we're on everything basically. You know what I mean? Your Twitter, it's obviously twitter.com Hegarty. We're on Facebook, which is facebook.com/Hegarty 2014.
And you've got
Every bit of social
yeah.
media. If you type in Hegarty Twitter, Hegarty SoundCloud, whatever, there's a link for everything.
And you've got quite a following. You have racked up quite a few thousand, which is good.
Yeah, well, we've got quite a bit of stuff on YouTube as well, which is like getting a few hits on and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like a couple of videos we've done, we've had like 25,000 hits on each one. You know, so people want to hear decent music, don't they? So we'll keep putting it out there.
Fantastic. And I think that wraps up the interview. Waka from Hegarty, thank you so much for chatting to us today. Finally, to conclude the interview, we're going to play your new single, Hold Me Closer.
Hold Me Close. Yeah. Sounds nice one, Dan.
Thank you, nice one.
Thanks for having us on as well.
Take care. All the best.
Cheers, buzz. Take it easy to that.